So I'm watching this movie. It's called Pathfinder. So basically, for those who've never seen the movie, make a long story short, it's about these Vikings that come into North America. This is supposed to take place like 600 years before Christopher Columbus settled into the modern, what's now called the United States. And it stars like Carl Urban and Clancy Brown. By the way, Clancy Brown, for those who don't know, was the voice of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. And he was also in movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, Pet Sematary 2, The Shawshank Redemption. Well, anyways, to me personally, I feel like this is a really good movie. Like a lot, I guess. Like if you look this up on like Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic or anything like that, people will sit there and complain about like how it's just a fucking mindless, like violent movie and all this, that, and the other. Excuse me. Well, like I don't know. I think it's a really good movie. Like people, I think the majority of the reason why people hate this movie is because of the historical inaccuracies. And like if you look closely, like some of the Vikings and stuff, they have like you see that they got horns on their helmets, and I guess that wasn't a thing like ever. But yeah, there's a lot of inaccuracies to this movie, and to me, it's not supposed to be. This is me. It's supposed to be a fucking movie, okay? It's supposed to. You're supposed to suspend your disbelief, and it's supposed to just be, something entertaining to watch. And I feel like that's what a lot of people miss the mark on. Again, if you go on like Metacritic and you go on Rotten Tomatoes or you just generally just ask anybody on the internet, they'll tell you that Pathfinder was a pile of shit. I don't think so. Like I said, I don't think it was a bad movie. Like it was just well written. The cinematography for it looks good. The lighting, it looks like very cold. Like I like it. Like I'm a big fan of this movie. Again, I don't know, man. I guess this is coming from a guy who drinks too much Monster, listens to heavy metal, and fucking, plays violent video games. But I like this movie. Like, to me, I try to separate myself from, like, reality. Because it's like, it's not trying to tell you that this actually happened. Like, none of these events in this movie actually happened. But, like, I don't know, to me, it's still, suspend your fucking disbelief. You're watching a movie. Step out of reality for just a few moments and watch fiction. That's why sci-fi movies are so good nowadays, and that's why Marvel is fucking kicking ass at the box office. And every superhero movie, basically, that gets, put on the movie theaters, it's usually a certified hit. But then, like, you gotta remember, that's because we all suspend our disbelief. And, with this movie, I suspend my disbelief a lot. Like, yeah, there's a lot of inaccuracies. Some I don't know because I'm not, like, too crazy into history, but I don't know. I really like this movie. Like, the acting's good on it. The cinematography is good. The practical effects. I don't think they really use any, like, CGI. I think it's all practical. But I don't know, man. It's just, this movie garners, like, way too much hate. Like I said, there are so many other movies out there that are worse. Like The Room, Jack and Jill, fucking, there's so many other bad movies out there that exist. And I just refuse to put this in the category of just really bad movies. I'm not going to say it's a great movie, but it's definitely not a bad movie. It's definitely, to me, it's just good. Action scenes are good in it, everything, I don't know. I think people just need to remove themselves from reality sometimes when they watch a movie and just fucking enjoy it, But anyways, that's my little ramble for today.